Hey there. Hi. How's it going? How you doing? Oh, what a wonderful day it is, isn't it? It's just a beautiful day outside and all that. I don't know, I mean, first of all, hope you're doing good and all that. Hope it is a beautiful day for you. I mean, it kind of has been here. It's been sunny and, you know, not a cloud on the skyline for almost an entire week now. And earlier in this week, it was hot as balls as well on top of that. At least today, it wasn't unbearably hot. It's been actually somewhat acceptable. You know, just about 30 degrees, which at this point I consider to be an acceptable summer, because, I mean, ideally it would be way colder than that, but, you know, that's just how it be sometimes. Anyway, great way to just start talking about anything, right? Just the weather. Everybody knows it, everybody has it, everybody loves it. The weather, just such a standard thing or whatever. Yeah, but it's been nice. it's been acceptable like that. I hope the weather stays like that for the next week when I'm headed to Gamescom and to Cologne. I mean, I'm not going there exclusively for Gamescom, just I'm going up to Cologne and meeting some friends I've never been. They happen to be going to Gamescom and also be around for a week, so, you know, just some usual stuff. But I'm just hoping that the summer stays nice and temperate and acceptable and bearable and whatnot. Yeah, both my friends are from Sweden, so they'll probably fucking die even faster than I do. I don't know, isn't like the whole thing that it's supposed to be cold up there usually? Last time I went there, it wasn't really all that cold after all, so maybe not. Maybe the cold is something that we're not experiencing anymore in the modern day. Something climate change, something. But how come if it's getting warmer, it snowed last week, you know, that sort of stuff. It's so funny to me that that's like a thing that people still say. Like, I thought that maybe, you know, not calling it global warming anymore, instead calling it climate change would make people realize that that is not a valid argument. Like, oh, it's supposed to get like warmer on average every day. I do have to say, it is kind of a bit deceptive when you think about it. How, you know, whenever they show those like videos, those time lapses of like, oh, the global average temperatures and how they've changed over the past 100 years, right? And like it gets like redder and redder because it gets on average hotter and hotter. The problem with that is it's very deceptive, because it's hard for a person to conceptualize that's unfamiliar with the idea that it's like half a degree Celsius, right? On the grand scheme of things, over 100 years, half a degree is an insane amount of, you know, temperature change, obviously. Much faster than most natural climate changes have happened, but if you conceptualize that, you know, it's only half a degree, that doesn't sound like a whole lot. You'd be like, oh, fucking the summer getting half a degree warmer on average, who cares, right? That don't matter. But the average temperature on the planet getting half a degree, that's actually quite significant, if you consider how, you know, there's places on Earth where it's not supposed to be warmer ever, really, where it's supposed to be cold and stay cold and all that. But yeah, I feel like that's led to like a bunch of misconceptions about it, but like, it is funny how some people seemingly just don't quite understand the concept of climate change, right? They just don't quite understand what climate is, and that climate implies a greater, broader range of weather, and not just, the temperature is a little bit warmer, you know? It's an interesting one. 2 I can see forever of telepills, okay. The guy stumbling over himself just saying all the fucking pills. Good lord. Range up. Yo, let's go, dude. The best pill in the game. Another thing of beauty is that I actually have keys for this for once. I don't care about Monstrous Tooth. Big Chubby. You know, I used to underrate. I actually kind of like him, though. He's still not the easiest familiar to actually use offensively. But he actually destroys projectiles. And ever since I learned that he destroys projectiles, I've started valuing him a lot more, because he's actually kind of great against bullet hell bosses like Mega Satan or Delirium or some shit like that. Just carving a path through everything. Very, very helpful. Much more helpful than you'd anticipate. I'll take this. I'll go Angel Deals today. I think that's a good idea. And no cash. I'm poor. No point in doing anything else then. Down we go, baby. Down we go. Moving it straight along. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I brought up climate anyway. Just I'm not qualified to talk about any of this, you know? I would like it if it weren't so damn hot all the time, but apparently that's not much of a, you know, it's not like I have much control over that. They always tell us, oh, you know, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? They always tell us, oh, if you just, you know, do this, if you drive less, if you do this, if you do that, then you can save the world, and if everybody did it, sure, yeah, but you do understand that, like, the majority of the climate impact is from, you know, big corporations that, pollute and all that. An individual, or even large groups of individuals, can probably never have as much of an impact on climate change as corporate control could or anything like that. But I mean, I'm not one to talk, right? It's just like I feel like if instead of still running coal power plants in this country and desperately trying to facilitate a renewable energy transition that clearly is taking way too long, and instead just fucking turned on our nuclear power plants again, we wouldn't have had so much trouble with climate change as well, because it's like nuclear power doesn't pollute at all, you know? Like, it can if everything goes horribly wrong, but the likelihood of that is astronomically low, and the amount of nuclear waste is not a problem to deal with. Also, even monetarily, I'm pretty sure nuclear power is still able to pay for itself much more quickly than renewable energy does. Like, sure, renewables are getting cheaper, but you need to keep in mind that there's a whole logistical aspect to it, too. I'm still convinced that building a new nuclear power plant is probably cheaper than buying up insane large swaths of land to build wind parks or solar farms on. And then, you know, even if, like, building an individual solar panel is getting cheaper and shit like that, I still feel like, you know, nuclear is the way to go, man. I'm still gonna be convinced of that. Holy fuck, these are both great. It's gotta be Immaculate Heart. Also, I get both key pieces right away, which is just absurd. I don't know what the hell's been going on. It's just another Cain run, man, where I just get absurdly lucky. I'm getting all the damage multipliers. Gotten like one actual damage up this whole run. And it's fucking small rock. Every other damage up I've gotten came attached with a multiplier of some sort. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Again, I'm not qualified to talk about anything like this, right? Energy, climate, all that. I haven't, like, done any of the work researching those fields or anything like that. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I feel like I, as a layman, have some pretty basic opinions, and what I'm saying is that, you know, I should be put in charge. I would solve the energy crisis in an instant. It'd be over within a singular moment. It wouldn't be a crisis anymore. It would be an energy solution. First of all, I would make sure that we stop killing all the motherfuckers that come up with free energy devices. You know? You know, whenever some guy comes up with, like, a way to turn plastic back into oil or something like that, and it's, like, somewhat efficient, and then they suddenly, you know, like, 2 weeks later, whenever they go public with that information, they get found dead in their bathroom, having shot themselves in the back of the head 18 times or something like that. Just some curiosities like that seem to always occur whenever somebody finds a way that would solve the reliance of the world upon oil and stuff like that. They just always suddenly disappear or die, or the patents get lost, and, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's very curious. It's, surely they're all of those instances are just coincidence. Isn't this how people get into conspiracies? They're just like, oh, there's no way every single one of these completely coincidental instances are actually coincidences, right? Surely not. Yeah, I think that's how you get started on that pipeline. Yeah, I'm pumped for Gamescom. It's gonna be real fun. Bunch of stuff about games that I might want to see there and stuff. I'm actually kind of embarrassed, because I've never been up to Cologne, right? I've never been to the city of Cologne, or even the area up there. Whatsoever. I've never been to Gamescom before. All that sort of jazz. And if we're gonna be doing some sightseeing around Cologne that doesn't involve Gamescom, because we're gonna be there for more than just, like, 2 days, right? I'm kind of embarrassed, because I gotta, like, start pulling my weight. I gotta start, like, coming up with shit where we can do, like, build, like, a bit of an itinerary or something like that. I got, like, 3 days, man, before I drive up there, you know? I gotta build a little bit of an itinerary, maybe find out things to look at, museums or whatever to visit. I sure hope that my buds that I'm going with have ideas as well. I should probably ask them if there's anything that they want to see, because they're technically the ones coming from out of country, you know? But it's embarrassing, man. I'm like a local of the country and I can't even give them any advice. I might as well buy Sharkblood here. Not much of a reason to, but not much of a reason not to, I guess. Like, I genuinely got no clue. Empty heart, okay. I gotta figure something out, man. Like, I know you can see the cathedral and whatnot, obviously, but, like, that's self-explanatory, really. Okay, you know what? Now I've got a spacebar item to, use at least. It's not one that has charges or anything, but it's something. But I'm kind of shredding, by the way. It turns out having Cricket's Head and, Immaculate Heart and just a ton of damage and tear rate, and it's just nice, huh? Owie. Lack of range do be getting me in a little bit. Turns out getting the range down from that experimental treatment was kind of nasty, but I got a fucking up on everything else, you know? What can you complain about? More pills! Don't mind if I do. These are actually gonna be good. Well, good in quotations. They're not bad. They're not gonna be actively detrimental, I suppose. Ooh, more tear rate. Thank you very much. Da binky. So basically, if you're watching this run within the next 3 days, before the Tuesday of next week, and you happen to be from the Cologne area, or at least have been there at some point and have any idea as to what there is to do around there, even outside of Gamescom, you know, feel free to let me know. Feel free to inform me. I suppose the likelihood of anybody being able to answer this call that I've just made is low, mind you, but hey, it's not zero. It's not zero. There's a chance, right? I'm just happy to have an excuse to get out of the house for once, outside of grocery shopping. Which I did yesterday, by the way, in case you're wondering. Went grocery shopping with my mom, no big deal. I'm not the one to give you grocery shop anecdotes. It was a 5-minute trip to Lidl. Literally nothing special there. I should take this for spawn. But, you know, and then besides grocery shopping, the only time you'd see me outside the house is if I got an exam or something like that, you know. Which, by the way, now that I bring up exams, I found out what time of day my other exam is gonna be, in a week's time, right? Sorry, in 2 weeks' time, after I come back from Gamescom. Guess what? Just the other day I was saying, man, I really hate having exams like, at 8 in the morning, it's so annoying. Guess when this exam is? It's at 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 until 10 AM. What the fuck were they thinking? Why is it that early? To be fair, on a probably gonna be hot summer. Holy shit, what the hell is going on? I just keep winning. Anyway, to be fair, on a hot, to be hot summer day, because it's still gonna be in August, and, you know, the summer's just fucking blistering here. It's probably not a bad idea for the exam to be that early, because it's not gonna be fucking 35 degrees yet, but I gotta get up at 6 AM, bro! For an exam! It's a 1.5 hour exam. I gotta get up at fucking 6 in the morning for. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, I gotta get through fucking rush hour traffic, probably. I mean, it's still the middle of summer, but I don't know if school's gonna have started again by then, like for normal schools, right? Or if they're still gonna be on summer break by the end of August. Oh, it's gonna suck so much, man. It's gonna be so ass. Oh, I can go into my challenge room too. Would you look at that? Things just keep getting better. Things just keep going my way. More HP, why not? Yeah, as you can imagine, this run is actually fucking broken, by the way. I don't know why I keep getting Godhead every run. I've noticed this. For the past 3 runs in a row now, I've gotten Godhead on all of them. What's the deal with this, man? Why does this keep happening to me? Why am I getting so lucky with Godhead? The game just loves giving it to me, apparently. Loves giving me head, I guess. I can't complain. Professional head receiver right here. But yeah, so, you know, that's gonna be fun, going to an exam at fucking 8 in the morning again. Really looking forward to that. Soon those days will be over, probably, but who knows, maybe that's gonna make me lock in more, you know, first thing in the morning. Literally just get out of bed, fall out of bed, have breakfast, fucking take an exam, you know? I mean, I guess. Not looking forward to it. Very much so not excited for the prospect of having to get up at 8 in the morning for an exam. Sorry, at 6 in the morning. I'm telling you, man, none of the prof or the TAs want to be there at that time either, man. They don't want to be there at fucking 8 in the morning. Nah, bro. I can scientifically prove to you it's the worst time to have a fucking exam at. What's the scientific method? Works cited picture of crack pipe. I made it the fuck up, but I'm just kind of built like that. You know what? A restock machine in here is a tremendous sight. Oh my god, dude. I just keep getting good items. This solves my range issue, at least a little bit. They still kind of die quickly, but, you know, that's just absolutely incredible. Another great shop. Don't matter to me. I've forgotten how crazy of a synergy Godhead and C-section is, by the way, because the fetuses don't disappear. They, you know, they get to stick around, and so does the Godhead aura. There it is. The blood bag. The Godhead doesn't actually fully heal you. I kind of want to play that beggar more, the demon beggar. I just gotta find some HP to funnel into him, which might prove to be a little challenging. And he blew up. I'm done here, man. F that. F that, bro. Lost all my damn health for nothing. Why do we still do this? Why are we still here just to suffer? Something It is so funny to me that one of the greatest memes of the 21st century is people gaslighting themselves into believing that Invisible by Duran Duran was in any Metal Gear Solid game, specifically Metal Gear Solid 5, as part of the official soundtrack, even though the song was released like 8 years after the game, and was obviously never featured in any of the games, but it just like fits the style of the game, the type of music Kojima would have put in there, etc, etc. And people have just been gaslighting themselves into believing that that is just the truth. I vibe with it. It's a good song, by the way. It's a very good song. It's just so funny. It's gotta be one of, if not the funniest meme, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm still calling every joke a meme. Yes, I'm a man in his mid-20s, how could you tell? But you know, it is genuinely very, very funny. I think it's, we should do more like that. You know, like, harmless gaslighting like that is, I want to see more of that. Where you're kind of just making shit up because it's funny, but it also doesn't really harm anybody. Like, nobody's harmed by this piece of information. That, you know, that song isn't actually in the game. It's just like, I mean, there's like instances of that with gaslighting about games that you've never played, right? That just kind of happen all the time. Like, you know that image of Virgil from DMC5 sitting on a plastic chair? Yeah, I thought that was real and from the game. And I still to an extent believe it to be true, even though I've been told many times now by friends who have actually played the games that that is a mod, that is an edited picture, and that is not actually how the cutscene works in-game. In the actual in-game cutscene, he does not, in fact, sit in a plastic chair like that. And I still kinda don't believe it. When I received that information, my worldview was shattered a bit. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's fake. Why would they do this? Why would somebody just do this to me and lie like that, you know? That's insane. Oh, the Soul of Isaac. Don't mind if I do. It's just one of those things, you know? It's like harmless gaslighting, but it's also really funny. And it would be so much funny if it was real. Alright, I got some minutes to get into boss rush here. No rush. No rush. Let's use the Soul Isaac here, might as well. Okay, no, this is still the best item. That's still the best thing to get there. I guess I could have used it in here. I'll take Holy Water, it's fine. God, if one of them has Holy Light on it, it just like shreds, huh? It just repeatedly triggers Holy Light. That's kind of crazy as well. I need more luck. That's what I need at this point. So I can keep rolling those 50-50s much more frequently. I think it's like up to 50% max, right? With the Holy Light, the proc rate. Caps at 50%, which is still incredible. If every other shot you do does 800 death rays from the sky. Pretty good fucking payout, if you ask me. You can see why they would cap it at 50%. It's one of the fastest boss rushes I've ever had, by the way. This is incredible. It's just instantaneous. One of the bosses every wave is basically dead instantly. Down we go, I guess. Moving on. I think at this pace I'm gonna make Hush as well. Who knew getting a shit ton of crazy items early on makes you go really fast on an Isaac run. You know, wow, a range up, that's actually huge. And I can skip this whole floor, fuck it. I kinda don't feel a need to explore the whole room, to be honest. That sounds horrible out of context nowadays, if you think about it. Yeah, I can make Hush, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? I'm not gonna explore the rest of the floor. There could have been a secret room somewhere I inadvertently stumble into that has spin down dice. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen, considering the power level of this run. Oh well. I don't care. Also, that's the luck I was asking for. Love the ability to spend some money on stuff here. Not like it matters, because it's all mid. Shouldn't this have better payout rates as Cain? Love how fast you can spam this thing, by the way. Do I carry the pills going forward? I mean, I guess, right? Not much of a reason not to. Let's fight Hush. This should be one of the fastest Hush fights of my life. Yep, not surprised in the slightest. This is gonna go real fast. He's getting frozen by the holy water. God damn, dude. He's not having a good time. He's red. He's so embarrassed. Look at him. He's all red, like a tomato. Like, I feel like a schoolyard bully, man. Poor guy don't deserve it. He's getting like pissed on and shit by the holy light beams. Next thing I'm gonna give him a damn swirly, dude. People still do that. Is like the physical type of bullying still a thing in schools? I wouldn't know. I haven't been in school for a while. I don't consider university to be a school. It's kind of like, you know, not the same thing, but I mean, like, you know, like a traditional type of school, whatever. Is the physical kind of bullying still a thing, or is that like, is it more like the cyberbullying nowadays? Like, oh, you know, fucking the kids in your school make fun of you for being bad at Fortnite or something like that. It's more like the verbal abuse type of bullying instead of the physical abuse type of bullying where you get, like, you know, your lunch money stolen or whatever. Fucking school cafeterias probably operate on fucking Venmo nowadays anyway or some shit like that. I should really not be using the telebills here, especially on a lost floor, because now I'm lost for good. Oh well, plan C, huh? Hell yeah, dude. I love killing myself. In-game! In-game! YouTube closed captions, don't get it wrong, don't get the wrong idea, it's in-game. Damn it, now I'm not gonna get ads on this video, man. It's gonna be all messed up. The algorithm doesn't know, it can't denote satire. It's so satisfying too, seeing that health bar disappear so smoothly, right? It's not like an instant chunk. Something about the way it's like getting sipped up like that. Oh, so good. So good. Curse of the unknown, that's fine. I know I've got 12 hearts. And it will be a lot less in a second. Now it's 10, now it's 9, now it's 8. Get it twisted, your luck stat is directly tied to how good your run is gonna be, by the way. And something about that inherent luck stat that Cain has, man, I'm telling you, there's something going on there. The amount of just crazy good items that have shown up on this run and the speed at which it has allowed me to progress through this run. You couldn't script that even if you wanted to. I don't know what to say anymore. I can't defend myself. This is what the fuck, man. Sure, double my damage again, why not? Yeah, it's not quite a doubling, I guess, but whatever. It's a lot of extra damage. It sure did double the multiplier, though. I'm speechless. Okay, whatever, let's annihilate Mega Satan. Materia didn't even go down that much, either. I haven't paid attention. Did it go down at all? It seems like it's exactly the same as before. Maybe that's because of like the C-section synergy or whatever. That's possible, I guess. Maybe that's why my damage didn't go as high either. Doesn't really matter. It increased by a fuckload, and we're absolutely annihilating even harder than before. This game is hard. There's people that struggle playing this game. Just unlock everything, bro. The game becomes super easy. Just unlock all the most broken items in the game. Also, apparently play as Cain, and you get lucky. If you're ever struggling in the game, just play as Cain. You will win. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. Luck is the most important stat in the world. It's the only one that matters. The only one you should ever level. If you're not leveling Arcane in Elden Ring, which is effectively the luck stat of that game, you're not playing it right. Also, can't believe we got a void again. I'll catch you in like 10 minutes once I've found Delirium. You know, why not grab the Jawbreaker at this point? It's basically more useful to me. Why wouldn't I? There's no way, right? There's no way this is Delirium. Yeah, I thought so. Magic skin. Yeah, sure, why not? We got secret rooms, right? Flip? Nah. I gotta find something to use all this damn HP on. Might as well use it on some magic skin uses. That's glitch ground. Okay. Sure, yeah, just another good item to add onto the pile of great items that have shown up at this point. Why not, right? It doesn't even matter to me anymore, man. I've gotten so numb to all these great items, it doesn't even elicit a damn reaction, man. Where is Delirium? Must be this way, right? This must be him. Okay, thank God, finally. About fucking time, dude. Now you die. I can barely see him because my fucking fetuses cover the whole damn screen when they get stuck on him. It's so large. What the fuck? What the hell? He's like a fucking ICBM! Oh my god. Delirium is Skolix? Scary. Very scary. Terrifying even. Oh well. Easy run. Easy life. Life's good. We love Cain, don't we, folks? Etc, etc. And many other things such as that. Pleasantries exchanged and all that. Hey, what a nice run. Hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I have. And that I may see you again next time. A couple of days from now. Although, that might be the last... The next one might be the last Isaac run before I come back from Gamescom and have had my exam. Because I'm not going to be home for about a week. And then I'm going to be studying and exam stuff. So, we'll see. I'll talk about this next time. For now, have a good one. I'll see you around. But there will be more videos in August at some point. Anyway, yeah. Bye-bye!